Hi, my name is Maddie Pazian, and today I will be speaking about the impact of social media addiction on my generation's mental health. My goal of this speech is to persuade my audience to spend less time on social media while also learning about the negative impact social media brings to youth's mental health. Did you know that 48% of teens say social media harms people their age? This is up 32% since the year 2022. And 45% of teens say they spend too much time on social media. Faverio 2025. This statement here was founded by a statistical survey about teens' mental health due to the consistent use of social media apps. Many teens suffer from anxiety and depression daily due to the use of apps such as TikTok, Snapchat, and Instagram. In other words, teens are suffering from social media addiction. It is time we come to a realization that we should spend less time on social media and more time enjoying the present moment in the outside world. First, in this speech, I will begin by explaining how degrading social media can be for our health. Then, I will discuss some protocols or actions we can take to limit our use of the apps. Most of my peers are college age students who spend the most amount of time on these apps. Apps such as TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat will be the main focus for this speech today. I feel I have the right to speak about this topic because I am a heavy user of these apps. I Due to these apps, I have compared myself to others, which has led me to have lower self esteem affecting my mental health. First, I will describe the effects of social media addiction and explain why a change is needed. Ever since COVID 19, the rise of social media use and social media influencers has risen. Everywhere around you in public, there is someone recording their lives to share with the world. These influencers may influence their audience or viewers to think like them and act like them. A study at Carleton University researched how influencers affect their audience decisions and mental health. It stated, followers often develop parasocial or one-sided relationships with influencers, a type of relationship that is key to social media influencers' success. Smith 2024. The influencer's audience is so involved with the influencer, it is almost like obsession. The influencers themselves feed off of their audience's reactions. Another example that I can use that greatly supports social media addiction is about a past influencer I used to follow on TikTok. This influencer was wrapped up in her content. She would not go a day without posting. She would post every single day, multiple times a day. Soon enough, she started to show a severe addiction through her content, and her viewers were getting very worried for her. Eventually, she had to take a break from social media and get help. She is now posting only a few times a week because she limited her use on social media. This shows how easy it is to get wrapped up posting every single day. Once you start, you may not be able to stop. Now, I will discuss how we can work on avoiding this addiction. TikTok and other protocols should go through a screen time limit for users under the age of 18. This can help restrictions from spending too much time on the app. Although this may not be as beneficial, so we can actually avoid social media addiction too by limiting ourselves from using the apps. We can get up and spend time outside or with friends and family instead of using Instagram and TikTok. The TikTok ban from long ago helps support some of my reasoning. I believe this ban could have prevented further issues with mental health, but it was seen as too problematic to actually happen. Many people make money and jobs on TikTok. Found in an article noted, TikTok ban or no ban, hashtag book talk was created to revitalize online bookstores that drove significant sales through viral recommendations. Without TikTok, brands and creators face the challenge of rebuilding fragmented ecosystems on less engaging platforms. Taylor, 2016. This quote shows the struggle with banning these apps because many people have jobs and lifestyles now through social media. Many argue that you can make new connections, you can work from home, you can travel to new places, etc. It was found that 41% of men were earning money from their social content, and only 32% of women said their bank benefited from it. Found in an article from ASH 2023. This proves the struggle with banning TikTok. Money is overpowering mental health these days. Now, we will visualize that taking a step back from social media is beneficial. If deleting the app won't work for you, limiting your screen time on these apps will. Go outside and start walking instead of scrolling on TikTok. Numerous studies indicate a link between walking and reduced anxiety and depression, found by Gunn in 2024. Spending a small amount of time outside may be the trick to help you feel better. It may be hard to get the motivation to do so, so let's discuss how. This can be right when you wake up. Instead of scrolling, let's get up and go for a walk. Since it's cold, you can also choose to walk inside. If walking is too hard for you, reading a book may do the trick. Reading a book can improve mental clarity and help set a positive tone for the day. These are just some examples for social media replacements. I encourage you to pick something you like to do and limit your screen time with. In conclusion, social media is degrading to our mental health and it is getting worse day by day. We need to take precautions by limiting our screen time and replacing it with healthy habits like walking or reading. After this speech is over, I hope you take some time out of your day to do something you love. And I hope I persuaded you to put your phone down just for a little bit. And thank you for listening.